Live from Factory Underground Radio. It's Strictly Adapted with Quixote and Kate. You're on.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to Scriptly Adapted here on Saturday morning. We're back. We're back, Kate. We're back.
We are. We only took 1 week off.
Was it only 1 week?
Yeah, it was last week.
It felt like an eternity.
I know. It's because we haven't been posting as regularly.
It felt we've been gone from the people for a while.
Not gone from the people.
Kate, it's July 5th, man.
Woohoo!
Yikes.
I think
This summer is
flying.
No, y'all, it's the is it 40? 40?
You know, another language has never been your strong suit.
50?
No, it was 40. You're right.
40.
It was 40. No, don't.
40.
Ooh, yikes.
40.
This is not, he's not making fun, y'all. Yes, but you are 40 years
yikes.
old.
Yes,
you just
I
have
am.
to say it. Just say it.
I celebrated a birthday on July 3rd. It was very nice. It was nice. We had a great day, great week so far.
Yeah.
Started off
driving.
the week with some bowling with some friends, and then kind of nice little restaurant tonight.
You're going out of order. You're not highlighting everything
the
you've
next
done.
week is a nice family barbecue hibachi party thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Some
a nice
more dinners planned. Listen, I'm a firm believer that
Nice
you have
couple
to
of weeks.
celebrate all month.
celebrate. We saw some good fireworks, which is like a family tradition. We had a nice time.
It
which
was
really
nice. It was. We did a lot of driving yesterday, though.
A lot of driving.
Like, I love Mystic. It's our place. But good man. It is just far. It's almost 2 hours. And I didn't
now-
realize how everything we're doing this week is in upstate Connecticut, which is over an hour drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so sick of driving everywhere. And it's so funny, like these upper Connecticut state people are such snobs in a way, because they're like, they're like, where are you from? We're from Stanford. And they're like, oh, down there.
Passing of the founding member of the R&B group Atlantic Star, Wayne Lewis. He passed away Thursday, June 5th. He was 68 years old, and the death was confirmed by the band. As to the late Wayne Lewis, one of the founding members of Atlantic Star.
In Hollywood also, I guess, if you will, Julian McMahon. Some of you, he's an Australian actor, most known for his early role on Charmed series on WB many, many years ago, which was a very popular show back in the late 90s, I believe, early 2000s.
Yeah, Nip Tuck was crazy.
Yeah, I heard. I never watched it, but I heard it was
crazy.
Yeah, but he passed away yesterday, I think, from a battle with cancer. So he's only 56 years old.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Julian McMahon,
He was
did
great.
a lot of film. He was in a lot of TV. Nip Tuck was what I
News. I'm very excited about this. And you know, Kitty, we may have to score tickets for this because it is only, I think, I don't think this is going to happen again, but Brandy and Monica are going on tour together.
Yeah, that's
big, man. Why did this happen before?
film review of the day, and this is Jurassic Park Rebirth. Now, I'm not going to go on and trash the movie completely because there were things I did like about it. But I will tell you, right now on Rotten Tomatoes, 72% audience, which I would gather the general audience would love it because it's dinosaurs or whatever. 51% critics, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of in the middle. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I thought it was just okay, but not as good as I thought it was going to be. You know, it's got Scarlett Johansson, it's got Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend. Solid cast. The best part of the film, in my opinion, was the acting.
And the sleeping T-Rex.
Well, that's a scene.
Yes.
So
well, no,
the
I know I was
best
being
part
funny.
of that film was the acting. Right into my blaxploit
go for it.
film of the week. Sheba, baby!
Is that what it sounds like?
Well,
or
that's
is that
what-
how they promoted the film? By
See,
like
Kate,
yelling it like that?
If you knew your TV shows, you would have known that
Yikes.
that's from a specific show.
Way to out me on national
named
television.
Martin.
Our radio.
And Martin was played by he was doing his Jerome character, and Pam Grier walks in, and he says something like, Sheba Baby! Guys, Sheba Baby, the 1975 American blaxploitation action film starring Pam Grier. Pam Grier, man, I tell you,
She really did it for
was
herself.
the icon of this film era. Sheba Shane, played by Grier, returns to Chicago, Illinois, to her hometown. Returns from Chicago, Illinois, to her hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, to confront thugs who are trying to intimidate her father, Andy, into dissolving or handing over his family insurance business. Sheba teams up with her father's partner, Brick Williams, and the two rekindle their old romance. Driving into her father's car, Sheba is nearly killed when the vehicle explodes.
Yikes.
The local police warn Sheba against continuing to pursue her investigation, but she persists.
Of course she does, because she's Pam Grier.
To our couples topic of the week.
I like that one, but why do you have different button panels every week for this
Because
this
I
segment?
forget every button panel I use.
Oh Lord, I
like
think
that
you
one?
need it.
That's good.
It's a tad more dramatic than I would have liked.
Of the week. Is there any such thing as surprising your spouse anymore? And this could mean anything, like for birthdays, for gifts. That's mostly what I mean.
Why are you're upset about something? Obviously,
No,
are you
no,
not?
no.
Was your birthday not everything that you desired?
You surprise your partner anymore?
Well,
I can because I'm very good.
No, I'm good at it too. But when
Kate
your partner is a
is
fickle
not.
pickle, such as Coyote, then you bite your nails in anticipation because you know that he's not going to be satisfied.
I have
you know
to,
what I'm saying?
I have to disagree with you.
Well, that's rude.
Because I am very good at surprises, things you don't, because you're not.
I'm oblivious. It is true.
You're very oblivious, and I'm very good at the
I like
art-
trying to figure things out, though.
The art of surprise. Kate, though, can't keep a secret if someone paid
That's
her
not true.
a weekly salary to keep it.
A weekly salary. I think I would try a little harder. That's our topic.
This is Chick Flick
Yes.
with Kate. What do you got for us this week?
This week, we are celebrating, well, not celebrating, we're diving into Pretty in Pink. In the 80s, the film stars Molly Ringwald alongside Harry Dean Stanton, John Cryer, Annie Potts, James Spader, and Andrew McCarthy. Talk about a cast, man.
Yeah, that's
James Spader. I mean,
solid
come on.
cast.
All right, so it's a cult classic, commonly identified as a Brat Pack film. High school senior Andy Walsh, played by Molly Ringwald, lives with her underemployed working-class father Jack in a Chicago suburb. Andy's best friend, an outsider named Philip Ducky Dale, is in love with her but is afraid to tell her how he truly feels. In school, Ducky and Andy, along with their friends, are harassed and bullied by the arrogant Richie and popular kids, specifically Benny Hansen and her boyfriend Steph McKee, who finds Andy attractive and secretly resents having been rejected by her. Andy works after school at Trax, a hip record store managed by the quirky 30-something Iona. Andy starts talking about her school's senior prom to Iona, who advises her to go despite not having a date. So eventually, I think it's really about her wanting to, be part of the it crowd, right? Get in with the cool kids, and yet you have this kind of bummy loser kid that she's best friends with who has a secret crush on her, who's loved her. John Cryer is just hilarious. And it's just about a coming of age and how they all get together. But I have to say, Molly Ringwald always plays this kind of mysterious, kind of awkward, quirky little bit of loser-ish, if you will, female lead in all of the movies that she did.
She definitely does.
But she really established herself in that genre.
I want to bring you guys the Reservation for Two.
Yeah.
This is where we bring you here at Scriptly Adapted. We bring you a restaurant or an eatery or a place to check out. Actually, there should be two. There should be Engine Room and the Lobster Shack. We're going to start with Engine Room in Mystic, Connecticut. This place has great reviews, amazing, a very solid menu. I had the Randy's Double Stack Burger. This was my cheat of the week. And I had a little side of the macaroni salad, which I
That
don't
was
eat macaroni
actually-
salad, but that macaroni
That
salad
was
was
very
solid.
good. Yeah.
The
yeah.
burger was good. I like my burgers medium well. It was just lacking juiciness for me. It was just a little too well done.
I like it.
But the vibe is cool. They have great selections of your cocktails if you're into that. And I thought it was pretty good. The cornbread with that maple butter
that was
spread
good. That was good.
Fantastic.
I just have to say,
Fantastic.
though, should we get into what Kate ordered and
Kate
why
ordered-
Kate was disappointed? Have a Cobb salad. Now, for those of you that know me, I actually legitimately love salads. I've loved salads since I was a little kid. I don't just eat salads because they're healthy. I eat salads because I just love all the accoutrements so you can put in them. You know, they're good. They're good. With some good dressing, you got a really good thing there. So I was excited when I read about the Cobb salad on the menu. And lo and behold, they present it to me, and it is a deconstructed salad on a plate with all the items next to each other like, ha, sucker, you build your own. I was so annoyed and disappointed because I really wanted to enjoy, and I was starving because I had no breakfast in anticipation of my meal. And so I had to build my salad, and basically all I had was chicken, avocado, and lettuce. Lobster Shack.
The Lobster
which you
Shack.
did on your birthday
The
up
Lobster
in
Shack
East Haven, Connecticut.
Yes, Eastern Connecticut.
No, East Haven, not
East Haven.
Eastern. What is
East
this?
Haven,
You're making
Connecticut.
stuff up.
Was very,
Yeah.
very good. The
Yeah.
vibe right on the water. You felt like you were in a it's a New England town, but you felt like you were in Cape Cod.
Yeah.
It was very good. Food, the clam
Great.
chowder,
Oh.
the chowder,
And the mussels were fantastic.
cocktail.
Get my button
party,
right.
Trivia. That's for you, Kate.
Thank you. All right, so
do we
Oasis. Oasis returns after 16-year hiatus to a UK crowd ecstatic for the band's 1990s hits. Kelsey struggled with SNL table read when he hosted identifies as someone who can't really read that well. Ooh, that's rough. Lydia Munn discusses living with a very specific condition known as trichotillomania.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
Listen, we are watching some stuff, and we're bringing you the "What Are We Watching" segment of the show. And Poker Face ain't done yet. We thought
No,
that bad boy.
we thought it was. Actually, I'm kind of weirded out because that last episode that we thought was the last episode actually would have been a great last
But
episode.
to be fair, it didn't sum up anything with her.
But the whole season hasn't. That's what I tried to tell you. It's been very disappointing because I just wanted a little bit more of a backstory about
You know
her.
what? Maybe they're going in a different. I think we're going to get more of what's happened to her in the first season later this season. I think this season
Later
might
this season, we're on episode 10.
Shy. The new season.
It's great.
Very good.
Great.
I
think almost one of my favorites.
Really, really good this season. I will say some of not the acting. I think the acting is actually
It's gotten the best it is.
God is
Yep.
the best. It's going to get it probably the best it's been.
Yeah.
I don't love some of the directing choices. But listen, we have our artist highlight of the month, Brandy. Sitting
Still,
Up in
yes.
My Room is the song today. Sitting Up in My Room, artist highlight of the month. Thank you for joining us this week on Scriptly Adapted. I'm your boy, Kyote.
And I'm Kate.
Keep it locked in, and we'll give you more show. Stay tuned, y'all.
Toodles.
You're just listening to Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio and Live 365. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Scriptly Adapted.